afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Fear to Freedom Project. I am your host and the creator of this amazing channel. I am Deborah. And guess what today is? Today is day 31. You cannot make me sad today. I can't make me sad today. This is the 31st day of my 31 day showing up to level up challenge. You are the greatest and you did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of myself. I really, really am. And I am going to go as fast as I can today because I have a story to tell at the end of this, but I entitled this episode The Alchemical Point. And I was, of course, reading and getting all of the messages from my guides and I had to think about like this is a point of change, right? We're all alchemists. And funny story. Alchemy is, of course, alchemizing your fear, taking whatever it is that you have that is not palatable, is not pleasant in your life, and turning it into gold. Whatever you touch turns to gold. And my dad, it's like turning shit to sugar. My father used to say, I'm actually doing the reverse. Yeah, alchemy is turning the shit that you have into sugar. And so my dad, when we were growing up, my dad would be talking to me about men, and he would always say that they will give you sugar, but it's filled with shit. Like it's covered up. It's camouflaged as sugar, but there's shit in the middle. So yes, in honor of my father, I hear you, Dad. And so, yes, that's alchemy, turning shit to sugar. And that's the point that this alchemical point that I'm at. And it's just, it's so inspirational. It's how get to the point where you are expressing your strength and your determination to keep it pushing on this journey. Yes, and during that point, the blessings of grace come and it helps you to triumph over all of your odds. Like all. Yeah, my guys didn't say one experience or one odd, all of the odds. So remember that. And when you are keeping it pushing, when I say keeping it pushing, that means through like a job loss, through the loss of a family member, the loss of friends, the loss of things. Someone could have, like, just think about a surgery of someone having their appendix removed, their uterus removed, their leg removed. Those are your limbs, your body parts. A loss is a loss to me. Loss is loss is loss. So people have to, when you keep it pushing through that, through the chaos that's going on in the world, yeah, the chaos that goes on in families, in your communities, whenever you have broken relationships, whenever there are resenters, people that resent you, or naysayers, or people that talk about you behind your back, people that actually say your mouth and talk about you, but don't reach out to you to see if you need anything or that if you're okay. Those are people that resent you. They just got stuff going on in themselves, right? And if you have self doubt, trauma, all of those are the odds. And you keep it pushing. Whenever you keep it pushing through all of those odds, guess what we do? We empower our soul. Yes, we empower our soul to keep it pushing, to keep going. We don't undermine the soul's journey. We don't undermine that process. We empower the soul, and your soul knows the direction of this journey. So you have to follow your soul. Don't undermine. We can't undermine our soul. When we stop and get stagnant and say this is where we're going to rest in all of this chaos. We're going to stay here. We're going to tell the same stories. It's okay to be informed. It is. Because I'm being informed about what's going on around the world, but I just don't stay there. I can't. My brain cannot, literally, it can't take it. And my heart can't take it. Right? So I have to keep myself in the reality of life is going on. We're in life. We're in Earth School. It's a bigger picture. Don't get caught up in it. This is what I have to do. And so I wanted to just kind of go. These are the things that I've learned over this 31 days. I've also learned to lead with love. Honestly, that I could not have done this if I didn't have some type of love in my heart, like for myself first, and then for the collective. Actually, so leading with love is something that, yeah, I learned in this process. I'm happy about that. Love strengthens the soul. That's what my God say. Love strengthens the soul. Yes, yes. And be inspired by love. You'll be able to stay your course. That's why I was able to finish this challenge because I loved what I was doing. I loved the intention that I had set for myself. And even though it was a little scary in the beginning, I still I wanted to do it. I wanted to go on. And so here I am, day 31. If this is your first time to the channel, and listen, I know it's some YouTube etiquette. I haven't even gotten to that yet. I'm literally like doing this like raw and unfiltered. This is me. And so if you are new to this channel, welcome to the Fear to Freedom Project. I really love you. Like and subscribe and set your notifications so you'll know when I'm on the air and you can get some of this yummy medicine because I'm bringing it to you this year. 2025 is just going to be all about transformation. Yes, and how we transform, what I did. And I have a lot of beautiful souls that are going to be bringing their unique medicine to this earth. And so I'm excited about that. I really am. What else did I learn? If you stay the course, yes. So when you stay the course and you lead by love, like where others may turn back because of fear or whatever it is, anger, mostly fear. It's only fear and love. So when others may turn back because of fear, like I don't want to put myself out there. For example, this YouTube channel, I was afraid for a while when I started getting the messages of, you need to speak, you need to use your voice, and my ancestors saying, this is what you need to do. Yeah, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And just to think, I have spoken at women's empowerment groups and retreats. I've been a keynote speaker at women empowerment retreats. I have spoken professionally in front of lots of people. Okay. And so, why this was really a little more challenging is because I was speaking about professional things, right? And so that I'm in my element. But when you get up here to talk about yourself and what's happening, I don't know what made it so much more different. Maybe talking about myself, of course. And so being honest, being authentic, showing the real me, who I am, taking off the professional Dr. Carson hat and taking off all of those roles of what I thought I was or who I thought I needed to be and just being just the raw, unfiltered me. So this was great. It was great. Uh, I learned to just keep going and aspire towards my goals. That's what I learned. It doesn't matter what my goals are. They're my goals, and I can aspire in all with action and will, determination behind it, and belief. Hey, you will reach your goals because I'm doing that. I have set so many goals for myself because of this challenge, and I'm excited about that actually. So I also learned that shift happens in about 15 to 18 days. You can shift literally your thinking, any of your habits, you can totally shift them. If you trying to stop smoking, don't do it for 15 days. You'll keep, and just keep your mind there, right? Just don't do it. I know how it is with smoking. Trust me. I smoked for decades. Okay, so I don't have that anymore, and I'm so glad. And also, I started asking the universe, like, take this away from me, like, what are you gonna do? Take it away from me? And funny story, I got bit by a copperhead, and that's when I stopped. So, I mean, in other cultures, snakes are not to be afraid of. Actually, they are. They bring wisdom, and so opening myself up to other cultures and understanding, not just being small-minded and myopic about what we've been taught and kept away from the information that has been hidden from us. So yeah, I'm opening myself up. I've already moved, and so when you go on the other side of the veil, you start getting more than truth, right? You get love, wisdom, support, and you get a push to keep going, to keep it pushing. Um, I learned that I can do anything I want to do, that I will continue to inspire others. I know that I inspire others because people tell me, and I inspire myself, and people inspire me, right? So I'm like, when people say, you inspire me so much, I'm like, you do too. We have attracted each other, the inspiration in each other we have attracted. And so that's what makes it so beautiful to me. This dance that we have together, not me alone. I'm not out here like doing this by myself. No, we are here. I'm here for the collective. We are all collectively, energetically connected. We are. And it's just great for us to actually see that and then start to love on each other, offer love. There's a big crash that happened in Washington, D.C., in our nation's capital, my home. And, the people on the airwaves are blaming Trump and his counterparts and his allies. And what are we saying? What are we doing? We should be showing love at this time. We have to work together, all right, and to be together. So I just send so much love to the families of this tragic, tragic event. All of the workers, the people that have to deal with this chaos all the time. And so I send them love and energy. Yeah. So I'm not going to be here long today because I have reconcussed. And so I've suffered another concussion. And it really makes me sad because I suffered a major concussion in 2017. And it took me up until this point to get my balance and memory and to learn how to live with post concussion symptoms. And so I have reconcussed, and I cannot be on the computer. Yeah, my neurologist is like 2 weeks, you can't do this. And it's medicine, and it's dizziness, and the light, like this light that I have in front of me, this ring light, it feels different, you know. So I will not be on here. But what's so beautiful about this whole experience is that I have content. I've already done some interviews, and I can post, and with the the tools that I've used to like schedule my posts, I can set my posts and schedule them for the whole 2 weeks, or for a month if I want to. So I'm thankful for those tools. But yes, I am going to back away from this computer and yeah, just rest my brain and I just accept, this where I am right now, and I will be able to heal myself. I have an amazing guest that's coming on in February, and I'm going to reach out to him, since I have to take medication and pharmaceuticals for like 2 weeks, 10 days. I know I'm going to have to cleanse myself and my cells and stuff. So well, I tell you what, I am so proud of myself that I actually made it through this challenge. And through this challenge, there were other people who challenged themselves. We can do this. We can challenge ourselves to anything. The greatest thing is that we challenge ourselves to face our fears. And so that's what this channel is all about, moving from fear to freedom. Yes, freedom, love, happiness, joy, harmony, balance, self love. Yes, this is what we're doing here at the Fear to Freedom Project. So I really am happy. And I'm going to end this because I'm feeling a little bit like, ooh, it feels like very lightheaded and like maybe like you're drunk, but you're really not. So, peace and love to you. And if you like and subscribe, I mean, if you love this content, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are a returning champion, thank you so much for coming back to support me. It's funny because when you have a concussion, you kind of get a little confused. And I was just telling you all when I first started, if you go back when I first started, I was saying I was concerned about my memory and being able to remember the things, that I want to say. And having to take notes. I was like, I don't want to take notes. Like, that's going to look like I don't know. And I just got over that. I just got over that. That's just all like bullshiggity, right? I have to take notes. And even more so now. And it's okay. I'm going to take notes and I will lead with them. But yeah, I am really, really proud of myself. So go out and challenge yourself today. Do something that is something different. Do something radically different for yourself, okay? And remember, I love you. We are in this together. And I want you to take care and stay tuned for what's coming out tomorrow. I have an amazing Akashic practitioner that is, I'm going to drop her interview tomorrow. She's from the UK and she can help you to discover ways to break contracts, old beliefs, old patterns that could be possibly holding you back. If something you feel like something is like standing in the way of your purpose, of you actually actualizing what you desire. If you feel something like that, this practitioner, she helped me. I would not lie. I'm telling you, and understanding that there is help and support on the other side of the veil, understanding that you incarnated here, you are a spirit that's inside of your body, inside of your avatar, that you are bigger than your body. You're not even your body. So understanding that there's wisdom. Like, you just didn't come from your mom. I know you all may not believe that, or you may have different beliefs and other beliefs, but in my reality, this is what it is. And so all of the messages are leading to the same thing. I know myself. I trust my higher self now because I can hear my higher self talking, and even sometimes I ignore. If I'm stuck in my space where I'm just like, I don't want to hear anything, like I'm sick of it, or I don't want to say that. Let me turn. I'm not sick of anything. When you say you're sick of something, you will get sick of it, literally. So I'm not sick of it, but it's challenging here, and so sometimes I just want to be in my space and just be like, okay, I just don't want to hear any more. But because our guides are so loving, our spirit team is so loving, and they understand and they support us wherever we are. So wherever you are in the world, I love you. If you are going through something and you're fearful about anything and you want to move to freedom, this is the channel for you. Subscribe to this channel, and I'm telling you, life is going to be different. It's going to be different. Yes. All right. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you. Peace and love.